Good evening everyone. I am K. Aditya, currently pursuing BTech second year in CSC department. Today I am going to explain about JavaScript basic topics. Mainly JavaScript is a programming language that makes website interactive and dynamic. It allows developers to add interactive elements like buttons, forms and animations too. And dynamic content like updates without reloading the page and functionality. Main topics in JavaScript are variables, arrays, functions and objects and loops also. Firstly we discuss about variables. Variables in JavaScript are the containers that store data, values and they allow to dynamically manipulate and reference data within your code. And next it stores data values, uses let and or constant for declaration, have different scopes. And coming to the syntax, it is used as let variable name is equal to value and semicolon. These are the examples for the variables. And coming to arrays. Arrays in JavaScript are ordered collection of data elements. They can store values of different data types. And arrays are the ordered collection of data elements. Use square brackets to create. Access elements by index. Modify elements using methods like push, pop, shift, unshift, spice, slice. Iterate over elements using loops. Arrays store multiple values in a single variable, allowing for efficient storage and manipulation of data. And coming to the syntax of arrays, this is how we represent arrays. And this is an example of arrays. And coming to functions. Arrays store multiple values in a single variable, allowing for efficient storage and manipulation of data. JavaScript arrays offers various methods like pop, push, shift and slice for arrays manipulation, as well as iteration methods like each, map and filter. Functions are reusable blocks of code defined using function keywords or arrow function syntax. Can take permanent and return values. Can be nested or recursive. Have different scopes for variables. Function types includes declared anonyms and arrow functions with optional parameters and return values. We can also return values using functions. And coming to the syntax, function name, these are the parameters we can pass while calling the function. And this is the function body where we can return the values to the main. And examples of the functions, function name and parameters. This is the parameters. And console.log means we can print it on screen. And coming to the objects. Objects in JavaScript are collection of key value pairs. They represent real world entities and store complex data structure. Key value pairs representing real world entities. These are used by curly braces. Access properties and methods using dot notation or square bracket notation. Can be created using classes having prototypes for inheritance. And JavaScript objects store key value pairs, allowing for structured data representation and manipulation. And the syntax for the objects is like this. We can see let object name and property, as we discussed, it is a key value pair. And this is the example. Name is a key and value is Bob is a value. And same as age 25 and city New York comes under this. Loops. Coming to the loops. Loops in JavaScript are control flow statements that allow you to execute code repeatedly. There are three main types of loops: for loop, while loop and do while loop. And coming to the for loop. In for loop, this is the syntax. This is the initialization condition, and this is the updation where we can increment or decrement the value. This is the example of the for loop. And coming to the while loop, syntax while in bracket condition and code to be executed. This is the example. This is the declare initialization, and while this is the condition. This is the printing statement. This is updation. Coming to the do while loop, syntax do, and at last we will write the condition in a while. Example also comes like this, and thank you for.
Good morning,
Let us move to next concept after the loops, and this is import and export modules. It is very important topic. We know modules imported from external files through import statement. By using import statement, we can use import external files. Example: script type is equal to module. This is the syntax, and import message from. This is an example. And next, modules with functions or variables can be stored in external file. There are two types of exports: named and default exports. These are the two types of exports. Examples of named exports: export constant name is equal to Jesse. In this we can place any name. And export constant age is equal to 40. Examples for default exports. And this is where we can write the default exports. And thank you.